This is the biggest, this is their big boy, this is their 70-foot product, and you might be thinking, well, that's $1.2, $1.3 million. No, it's actually below $1 million. We've already shown you Bridgeland, which is an amazing master plan community that's got years of development left, and that's where a lot of the shopping in Cypress is actually gonna be developed. We've also shown you Town Lake, which has got that gorgeous private boatable lake, but it's almost completely built out. They actually only have a few homes left for sale. And then we showed you Marvita, which is actually the more affordable master planned community here in the Cypress area. And there's one secret community remaining, and that's what we're gonna be showing you today. But before you go and make a commitment, you know you wanna be in Cypress, you know you want those great Cypress Fairbanks ISD schools, you wanna be located in close proximity to Highway 99 so you can get in and around Houston quickly. You wanna make sure you've turned over every single stone. Well, we've got a stone to turn over for you today. We are at a brand new community right here in Cypress, Texas. It's gonna have over 1,400 homes when it's complete. And we've got 5 different houses. Keith, pan the camera, show them what we're working with today. First thing I wanna tell you is who we're checking out. This is Taylor Morrison, and they're actually the developer here in this community. And I love when model home parks are set up this way, because essentially what they did is they put the biggest home over here and they put the smallest home over there, and they put them all in order, and it's also in order of price too. And so as we walk down, the biggest option is gonna be your big 70-foot product, but bigger doesn't always mean better. In fact, my favorite floor plan is actually gonna be this one, which there's some really cool features in this one that I'm excited to show you. But so you might be thinking, like I said, the bigger the better. Well, you'd be surprised. There are some 50-foot floor plans that feel even larger than these 60s. And quick spoiler alert, I think I told you that one is my favorite. Keith likes this one more, and they're both 60-foot products. And so we're gonna ask you when we show you inside of those, you're gonna have to pick a side. You're gonna have to be on Team Keith or Team Kyler. I typically win. Typically the comments, everybody loves what I love. I understand if you don't. And listen, these bigger homes aren't for everybody. These 40-foot homes, this one has something in it that we haven't seen in any other 40-foot product. As soon as Keith and I were walking these homes, we both looked at each other and we were like, this is sweet. This is exactly what most 40-foot products are missing. That's kind of the setup. One builder, we're gonna work our way down, and then throughout, we definitely want you to say down in the comments what you love, what you don't like, and ultimately, we want you to pick which one you think's best for you and your family. So let's go check out our first house. Now we're inside of their 40-foot model, and this is their smallest floor plan, but it doesn't feel small. In fact, this is actually the largest layout that they're going to build on their 40-foot lots. And I love when builders do this. They've got it right here for me. So this one's 2,408 square feet. They actually have some smaller 1-story, 3-bedroom homes around 1,700 square feet. But the first thing I want you to do is I want you to look at the width here. That's really the main driving factor as far as what they can do with the layouts on these 40-foot products. But this is all kind of that one big family room. They got the kitchen connected with the formal dining, connected with the living room, very much that open concept that everybody seems to love. But what I really want you to focus on as we go throughout this home is the quality level of the finishes. You actually have a lot of options in their 40-foot products. You're gonna see a level of quality of finishes that you're not gonna see in most 40-foot products around the Houston area. For example, these quartz countertops are gorgeous, and I see these same countertops, literally same cut of stone, in other model homes, you know, that are $700,000, $800,000, even $900,000. So you've got your kitchen island here, big, deep stainless farmhouse sink, plenty of room for the dishes, and then you've got the luxury vinyl plank. This looks like a glue down vinyl. It's gonna be super durable, water resistant, kid resistant, dog resistant. You can have a 100-pound or more Great Dane, and it's not gonna tear these floors up, which I really like. You've got 9-foot ceilings in here, but what's cool is it actually kicks up. You've got a little cathedral ceiling as you walk over through this informal dining area. Now, I live in a 60-foot product, which we'll talk about when we're over in the 60-foot model home, but I kind of have this same informal dining area, and I love it. I'm curious what you think. Leave in the comments, do you have to have a formal dining in 2024? I don't think you do. I actually like that we can kind of hang out here, have the TV on, and so we either are eating at the kitchen island or right here in this informal dining area. But let me know if you absolutely have to have a formal dining room. So this is gonna be your living room. It gets a lot of natural light. I don't know if it's just the orientation of this particular house or the time of day, but it feels very nice, open, light, and airy in here. Now, one of the things that you'll notice as we go from home to home today, they do not skimp out on larger back patios with Taylor Morrison. All of their back patios, this is gonna be the smallest one, and it's still a really good size. They did this upgraded coating, so it's not just that exposed concrete. And then they've got plugs over here for you. They actually have a security system. This one's pre-wired with speakers, and it kind of kicks up. It's got this big cathedral ceiling that continues in from the inside to the outside. I think I've said it in some of our other videos. My wife hates that our balcony or our patio is a 9-foot ceiling, so she would absolutely love how open this is. Now I will say, Right now I'm getting absolutely cooked by the sun. It does get hot here in the summer, so maybe that's why they make them a little bit lower. Anyways, coming in this way, we've got your master bedroom. Pretty good size, even for a 40-foot product. And then once again, they're kind of keeping that theme of kicking the ceilings up, making them a little bit taller, and they have the speakers in here as well. And this is a king size bed, so if you're wondering, I don't know how it comes through on camera, plenty of space in here. Now, a lot of times in these 40-foot products, you get kind of a galley style bathroom. This one's still nice and open. I feel like there's plenty of room for 2 people in here. A true dual vanity. 2 people can get ready in here at the same time. We've got the linen closet here, which, guys, you would be surprised how many bathrooms, it's the little details, actually leave out linen closets. We moved into our home and didn't even realize until we closed that that's the one feature that our house was actually missing. Now, they've got a tub and a shower in this model home. But guys, breaking news, I hate to break it to you. The sales guy informed me that they are actually getting rid of the tubs in all of their 40-foot product lines. You're still gonna have the option in the 50s, the 60s, and the 70s, but in the 40s, I don't know. I guess they just want people in the 40-foot products to shower. So let me know in the comments below, are you a tub person? Do you have to have a tub? And would this be a deal breaker for you? Because I actually want your feedback. I'm gonna give it to Taylor Morrison. They love to actually hear from clients. That's one of the things they're big on. And who better to do it than me? When we can have all of you in the comments below, I can show them what y'all are really saying. So the closet's a little tight, I'm not gonna lie. It's not a massive house, but this doesn't quite feel like it's gonna do this home justice, in my opinion. Now, as we come back through the living room, one of the things that it's tough to do in these 40-foot 2 stories is to have a secondary bedroom here on the first floor. And that's one thing that I love that they were able to do with this floor plan. So a couple things. You've got your laundry room located right over here. I feel like it's in a pretty good location in the home, centrally located, and they've got some built-ins up above. Once again, you're not gonna see those in most of your starter homes, but what I really like is how they put this staircase here. It's kind of right in the middle of the home, but it's hidden, it's tucked away, right outside of the kitchen. I don't know, I haven't seen this in many floor plans, and I feel like this is a really great place for a staircase. But before we go upstairs, you've got your half bath over here. Actually, scratch that. This is your full bath over here because they've got that secondary downstairs bedroom. So that's gonna be the bathroom that you would use if you're staying down here. And I like how the stagers did this because this is probably what a new family would use it for. You wouldn't want the kid maybe necessarily up the stairs. So you've got that secondary bedroom on the first floor for a nursery. You could also use it as an office if you wanted to work from home, but I really like how they have it currently set up. Now, let's check out the upstairs. Now, right whenever you get to the top of the stairs, you immediately enter this kind of secondary upstairs game room, and we're gonna come back to this. I actually have a little bit of bad news for you here, but you're gonna whip around and it's pretty open. It's a pretty good sized game room. You could definitely have, TV set up here, ping pong, pool table, and yes, this is a large enough room to accommodate all of those things. Sometimes what'll happen is in these smaller 40-foot products, really it's not a game room upstairs as much as it is a little landing area. Maybe you could throw like a bean bag, but that's about it. But no, that's not what's going on here. Plenty of space. Now, this is going to be your 3rd bedroom. And what I love is how much space is actually in here. For a 40-foot home, this is a massive bedroom. This is a pretty good size bed. And I haven't seen this in any other home anywhere in Houston. I like it. My first thought is, how do you do window treatments? I guess you do curtains here, but I think this is really cool. I think kids would probably love this, especially little kids you'd have fingerprints all over it all of the time. At least I know I would with my 3.5-year-old. But anyways, really cool. I like how much light that it brings in. And then you've got another pretty good sized window located over here as well. And they've got this closet locked up. I guess they are hiding something. Now, this is gonna be the bathroom that both of the upstairs bedrooms share. It is a single vanity. I do appreciate it whenever they make the bathrooms a little bit bigger, if you're gonna make the upstairs bedrooms share them, but that's okay. And plenty of hanging space. This isn't a small closet. It's not a walk-in, but it's about 8 feet all the way across. So you got plenty of room to store your stuff. And once again, this room, it looks tighter because they got a lot of furniture crammed in here, but they have a desk and a bed and a dresser all in one bedroom. Now, good news, bad news. Easily my favorite part of this home. This is a massive media room, and you really don't see these very often in 40-foot products. Sometimes they'll try to cram one in, but I really don't see it that often. So when Keith and I saw this, we were like, oh my gosh, we've got to show you this. But then we were speaking with a sales guy, and he was telling us that they're actually not going to keep these in this floor plan for much longer. So if you want one of these, it's something you literally have to get like as soon as possible. But help us out here. A lot of these builders, like I said, with the tub and the shower, they'll listen to our feedback. Let it rip in the comments. If you think that this floor plan needs to keep this media room, let them know now. We will pass along the message, but I think this is a game changer for a 40-foot product. It's one thing to have your downstairs living room. It's another thing to get this kind of bonus space up here on the second floor with the game room, but to have that third space, right? Whether it's your man cave or your kids' playroom or media room, which is what they have it set up for, non-negotiable. I think they should leave it. Now, as we go home by home, at the end of each one, I am gonna tell you exactly how much these homes cost. So in the 40-foot products, as I mentioned, you've got 1,700 square feet up to this 2,400 square foot floor plan. And the prices are gonna range between $435,000 up to around $475,000. And no, that's not base pricing. That is out the door exactly what it's going to cost to get finishes exactly like what you saw in here. And keep in mind, we're gonna work our way up in price and we're gonna get you in that 70-foot product. And as I told you, it is under $1 million, but you're gonna be blown away by how much that home actually costs. But first, we're gonna go check out this 50-foot. Now we are working our way up. The first thing I want you to look is straight up. I want you to see they got a cool little Juliet balcony in the entrance. And as you go into the 50-foot, it should feel wider, but right when you came in the door, I was like, oh, this is a little tight, but come on in here. This is where you really see the home start to open up. So we're gonna start here in the main living area. So right when you come in the front door, you walk down this hallway, you got a bedroom up at the front, you've got an office actually right over that way, but then it opens up into your big open concept family room. Now, as opposed to the last model, this does feel a little more formal in terms of dining area, but it's not partitioned off. It opens up, so it actually kind of gives it that nice open space, but you got a little bit more of a formal dining room over here. Now you got the living room, which opens up into these massive 2-story ceilings. And these things are big. I'm not over exaggerating. These are probably 18 to 20 foot ceilings, which is really, really large. And they're bringing in a lot of natural light. If you look up there, they've got those upper dormer windows, which I think it's really important, especially when you've got a lower balcony out there to get the light in kind of over the top. So the living room's pretty good size. This is a massive sectional. It definitely feels nice and warm and cozy, but this is an interesting part of the layout. Keith and I both commented on it when we walked over here. They're using the entire width of the home here. And so this will really give you an idea of how wide the home is. This kitchen, it stands alone as its own thing. And then they've got this kind of kitchenette area over here too. I'm curious what y'all think. I don't know if you necessarily need it when you've got the kind of informal dining room so close over there. I'd almost rather have, bar stools and a countertop. But since they don't have that, they gave you this little kitchenette space over here. Now, this home is gonna have a lot more cabinet space than the one we saw next door, which is really important, especially, the bigger the home, the more cabinet space you need for storage. And these are really nice. This is gonna be your gray, once again, still modern shaker cabinets. And then this is just a solid white quartz, no design like the last one that we saw. I do like this sink, and I like that you have tons of natural light coming in through here. This isn't your stainless sink, this is a white quartz sink. We have this in our home, and I absolutely love it. Once again, stainless appliance package. I like how this is a counter depth fridge. You can tell because it doesn't stick out and block the whole walkway. And I think that a lot of times people don't actually take into consideration the difference between the two, and it makes a big difference. It opens up this kitchen quite a bit. Now, pretty good sized pantry. I'm happy about this. They got plenty of space in there. A lot of times they just give you this dinky little pantry. This home's almost 3,000 square feet. Once again, they've got their handy dandy little thing here. It's 2,937 square feet. And this one's actually 5 bedrooms, or it's got a 5-bedroom option on it. So coming back here, before we get to the master, this is going to be your back patio, covered up back patio. And I may have lied to you guys. This one actually might be a little bit smaller than next door, but it's got a feature that the other one didn't, which is this built-in gas line, which you can upgrade and get them to put this in any. What that's gonna allow you to do is hook up your gas grill to natural gas instead of propane, or you could build a nice little outdoor kitchen here. Now, coming inside here, this is a really good sized master bedroom. I actually like how they kind of cornered the dresser over there, gives it tons of space, king bed. And then they went with this kind of floor to ceiling window here, and then 2 that open up. I actually don't like when the windows don't open. Look, it gets hot here in Texas, so no, your windows aren't open year round, but in the spring and the fall when it's 72 degrees, which it is today when we're filming this, you kind of want to open these up and let that breeze inside, and you can't do that when they have all fixed windows. So coming into the bathroom, you've got your dual vanities here, and then this one's got the shower. There's no tub in this one. In this particular floor plan, you got your toilet, your linen closet, and then coming on over here, this closet is a little bit bigger than the last home that we saw, but for 3,000 square feet, once again, I think that they could give you a little bit more space. Now, we're not done here on the first floor. There's actually still a lot of home left to show you, and I wanna show you the little things because storage is important, especially in a larger 4 or 5 bedroom home. You've got your coat closet here, And then you're gonna have this hallway, and this is gonna be the garage. Now this is a standard 2-car garage, but they do have some floor plans that have a 3-car tandem garage. Now coming down this hallway, you're gonna have your laundry room. It's pretty good size, and if you peek around that corner, there's actually a little recessed area with even more storage, which I like. I don't like when these laundry rooms are super tight, especially in a 3,000 square foot home. Now, they have this option for an office, so I love the double glass doors. And come in here, Keith, I want you to just see that this is actually a more private office than a lot of the offices that we see kind of tucked in at the front of the house. I actually like this a lot. They're utilizing this extra space here under the stairway, which, you know, I don't know exactly what you'd use it for. They've got suitcases packed over here. I don't know if I would actually keep these in my office, but what I do like is this feels quiet. It feels like it's away from the kids. Put up a baby gate over there and actually have dedicated space. A lot of times when the offices are up at the front of the house, you think you're getting a home office, but really you're just getting a gallery for the kids to come up and bang on the glass and distract you. So tell me what you think. Do you like the office tucked in over here, or do you actually want it more up at the front of the home? Now, in this floor plan, instead of having an office up at the front of the home, they actually have a secondary downstairs bedroom. So you've got a full bathroom over here with a tub shower combo. You got a storage closet over there. And let me get this closet open for you so you can come on in. Decent closet space. And now we get to go check out the upstairs. Okay, now as we get to the second floor here, I hate to burst your bubble again, but they're taking this media room away from you too. I'm just kidding. They're not actually doing that here in the 50-foot products. Thank God, because this room is sweet. This one's even bigger than the other room. They're gonna leave the media room as an option here in this floor plan. And this is a huge media room. I love it. You got 2 sofas in here. You got a little beanbag thing. I don't even know what that is, Keith. You can tell me what that is. It's like a Moroccan chair. You've got a sitting chair, you got your coffee table, and then it looks about a 65-inch TV, but you could go even bigger on this wall over here. And then you got your speakers for your built-in surround sound. And of course, it's nice, it's painted nice and dark. Just gives it that nice ambiance for watching your movies. And then they still have a really large family game room up here. So you're getting those dual spaces up here on the second floor. Pretty good sized bedrooms. I will say one of the things that I'm liking as we're going through these Taylor Morrison homes is they aren't cutting the square footage in these rooms. These are a little bit bigger than most. This looks to be about like a 12 by 12 as opposed to some of those others. And then this one also is gonna have its own bathroom located in it, which I like. You're not gonna have the kids, all fighting over one restroom upstairs. Now this is the other upstairs restroom that the other 2 bedrooms are gonna share, but unlike the other one, it's got the dual vanities, which I absolutely love. And then check this out. I mean, this is a massive room. There is plenty of space. You got your full-size dresser over here. This looks to be a full, is this a queen, Keith? This is a queen. All right, we got a queen finally. So this is a massive room. You could actually fit a king-size bed in here. So if you did want to have an upstairs guest room, this room could handle it. And then they keep hiding stuff in these closets. And then last but not least, this room's not quite as big as the other, but at least you have one massive upstairs room. This one's still a pretty good size. Lots of natural light, big old windows over here. So tell me what you guys think about this one. This one's 2,900 square feet. It's a 5-bedroom home. It's got the office, the media room, and the game room, and you even have this nice, cool little overlook to the downstairs. Now in these 50-foot products, you're actually gonna have a wide range of square footage options. I was surprised to see that they actually build homes as small as almost 2,000 square feet on these 50-foot lots. Now those are gonna be your 1-stories, and those are actually gonna come in a lot lower on the price than the one you see behind me here. And they actually have a floor plan that's even bigger than this one. It's almost 3,200 square feet. Now the prices range on these 50-foot products in the smaller ones, starting in the high 400s and fully decked out with all the finishes that you see here. There's a smaller footprint, and then all the way up to that almost 3,200 square foot product, which you're actually still gonna be able to get really well appointed like the one you saw here in the low 600,000s. Now, before we go over and check out Keith's favorite house, I am working up an appetite, and I thought what better way to actually show you all of your different options than to go sit down, eat somewhere local, and tell you about the area around this neighborhood. We decided to come over to Bridgeland. We're here at Local Table, which is one of the nicest restaurants over here in one of the shopping centers here in Bridgeland. But the great part was we actually had plenty of different options. I'm gonna start by telling you the actual name of the neighborhood because I haven't told you that yet. So we are in Avalon today, and Avalon is in a really great location. It's located directly on the east side of Highway 99 with direct access to that tollway, which is gonna wrap all the way around the entire Houston area. And because you've got such close proximity to the tollway, it's actually gonna give you options to go both to Cypress and to Katy. Now, you are technically located here in Cypress, Texas, and what that means is you're about a 9-minute drive from all of the shopping that you see here. This is one of those 4 Bridgeland shopping centers, but you also have an 11-minute commute over to Town Lake if you wanna go check that out as well. We filmed plenty over in Town Lake. We always eat over at Aunt Breeze's over there. And you really have a lot of great waterfront dining options. You've got the outdoor shopping area and the turf area for those kids to run around and play. And if you wanna mix it up and go on a date night, you're really not that far from Katy. You're about 15, 20 minutes over to Cinco Ranch, which has La Centera, which is their really more robust outdoor shopping area, probably one of the best here in the entire Houston area. And then if you're looking to go get your shopping fix on, here in Cypress, you do have those Cypress outlets. That's about a 15-minute drive. You just hop on Highway 99 and head on up over to the intersection of 99 and 290, which is where Dunham Point is, another neighborhood that we feature. But that's gonna be one of the more robust Cypress shopping centers, probably one of the most robust you'll see anywhere in the Houston area. It's miles and miles of great clothing shopping, furniture, you've got Academy Sports and Outdoors, and you also have plenty of local grocery stores about 5 minutes from the front of Avalon. But one of the perks of being in Cypress is that you get your kids to go to Cypress Fairbanks ISD. They have some of the best ranked schools in the entire Houston area, and Katy is really well known for their schools as well. It's not a bad thing to be in Katy. But Cypress Fairbanks ISD, highly recommend that you go look up their school ratings. We recommend you go check out niche.com or greatschools.com. You're gonna be able to see all of the schools that Avalon is zoned to specifically. And here's the cool part, they actually have plans to build an on-site elementary school. They've sold 15 acres to Cypress Fairbanks ISD already. And so you can expect here in the next couple of years to have an elementary school for your kids to be able to walk or ride their bikes to right there inside of the neighborhood. Now, we're gonna head back on over to Avalon and we're gonna show you inside of those 60-foot homes that we absolutely love. But before we do that, I'm gonna dive into this. But I did wanna say, if you're watching these videos and you're learning about Houston and you wanna know more, we're really easy to connect with. We make these videos for you guys. So click down in that first comment down below. You can actually fill out a survey. It'll tell us exactly what you're looking for. That way our team can actually help you make that smooth move right here to the Houston area. Or if you prefer, just give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us a quick email. That way we can actually help you in your home search here in the Houston area. I'm gonna eat this and we'll see you over at the homes. Okay, so here is where we need your help. We're gonna go inside of Keith's favorite home, then we're gonna go inside of my favorite home, and we're gonna battle it out. We need you in the comments to tell us which one you like the most. Keith's favorite floor plan is called the Topaz. Tell me what you think of the exterior, and let's go check it out. Okay, so just because I said next door is my favorite home doesn't mean I don't like this floor plan. In fact, I think the first thing you're gonna notice when you walk in this home is it's a big step up from the 50-foot products next door. You've got a lot of higher end finishes in this home. One of which is, if you look up, you've got full 2-story ceilings in the entryway, got a cool balcony right over there. And then if you look down to the floor, you've got this real wood flooring. This is the first home we've seen so far that actually has this in it. It's long plank, it's not cheap, and it looks absolutely gorgeous. And right up here at the front of the home, they don't have doors on this, but you could put them on, but you've got your home office. This home really checks all of the boxes. And let me tell you, this floor plan has all of the extra structural options that you can add that take it from around 3,400 square feet all the way up to 3,800 square feet. So big old home office up here, plenty of space. They actually have a lot more furniture in here than I would expect, and it still feels, you know, pretty spacious and open. But there's one feature here on the first floor that is really cool that's gonna differentiate it from a lot of the other 2-story floor plans. And that is, they have a media room here on the first floor, which I really like. I'm not gonna lie, Keith, this is winning me over a little bit, but you'll see why I like the other home here in a minute. This is nice. You got this. These doors close up completely. They're, you know, your solid doors. They painted the room black. So you've got the media room here on this floor. One thing I do like about it is if you really did want to have surround sound, which they have, and have those movie nights when the kids are down, the kids are gonna be upstairs. This isn't gonna wake them up versus it being right up against their bedroom. Now, before I show you this family room, which is massive, I do wanna show you, they've got a secondary bedroom ensuite here up at the front of the house. Plenty of space. It doesn't feel tight in here at all. Queen size bed, and then you can see right over there, you actually have your own full size ensuite bathroom. There's so much packed right up here at the front of the home, but this is also gonna be your staircase. We're gonna go upstairs in a minute, but I want you to see where the home really starts to open up. You've got a hallway that actually heads out this direction, but first I want you to come in here. I want you to see the width that you get in these 60-foot products. Now, I live in a 60-foot home. My home is about this size in terms of square footage. You know, looks similar in terms of the black and white, the more modern with the real wood floors. But this is totally different than right next door. It's very open, 2-story ceilings in here, and then you start to get more upgraded features. You've got these gorgeous glass sliders, but let's start over here in the kitchen, because this is a really good sized kitchen island. Compared to that 50-foot product that didn't have anywhere for you to actually sit, you can get 4 bar stools here, really nice upgraded countertops. You start to see that they actually added the hardware over here, and I actually really like the black fixtures, black, white, modern, pretty popular. Deep stainless farmhouse sink here. You got your microwave and your oven all in this one stackable. And then you've got more cabinet space here than the other homes. Upgraded appliances, it's not a slide-in range. And I have this in my home, I love these. These are the pull-out drawers. These are great for your pots and pans. Kentmore cabinets, same exact ones that you'll see in a lot of Weston homes like my house. So quite literally, I have these exact cabinets in my home. And then now we're talking. Now we've got some real pantry space in here, pretty good size, lots of storage, and it's kind of tucked away. It's not just one of those tiny little corner pantries. You got your pendant lights too, which I really like. And then check this out. They wrapped the fireplace floor to ceiling. You've got your gas log fireplace, and this living room doesn't feel tight at all. Sometimes I hate it. You'll actually see it over in the 70-foot product. The 70-foot product feels even tighter than this here in the living space. So this is a really good size sectional. You could also option for built-ins on each side of this fireplace. I think that's what I would do. We did that in our home. It costs about $3,000 to get Kentmore, the same cabinet maker, to match the cabinets on each side of those. But I feel like it gives it a little cozier feel, a little bit, you know, higher quality. And then look up there. I want you to see the balcony. It's not one of those massive kind of overflow secondary upstairs living rooms, but we'll get there in a second. But I do like that it connects. Now, this is an upgraded feature. You would be able to go through the door over there if you didn't have this, but I love on these sunny and 72-degree days, I thought it was gonna catch, to be able to pull this triple slider out. You can mount your TV up over here, and you got this huge indoor-outdoor living space. This is that patio I was talking about at the beginning. Feels nice out today. Whew, feel that breeze. Once again, they coated the outdoor patio with a spray deck, which I really like. And look, you got 4-side white painted brick. This is a lot more modern. This seems to be what a lot of people have been wanting for the past couple of years. These aren't cheap. These cost about $12,000 to $15,000 to upgrade in a home. Totally worth it. I mean, look, night and day, just in terms of how open it makes this living room feel. So let me close this up. We're gonna head on this way and check out the master. Now, this is way bigger than the other master bedrooms that we've seen. This might even be too big. I don't even know what to do with all this space. This makes this king bed look tiny. The windows are even larger. Once again, you've got the floor to ceiling in the center with the 2 that open up. Tons of light coming in here. And I love that they carried the wood floors in. Hopefully this gives you kind of a better look at them. They're gorgeous. Massive rug in here, but yeah, plenty of space. These are 10-foot ceilings too. They're not 9-foot. They've got the speakers that are connected all the way through. And then pretty good sized bathroom in here. Plenty of width, plenty of space. Countertops are gonna be different. These are just traditional granite, nothing over the top, still nice, undermount sinks, and then they've got the black hardware. But it's the little upgrades. I love that they did the black to continue with the theme of the hardware on the actual shower here. I think that that's a nice touch point. You've got your little bench over here, and then you've got your big soaker garden tub. So you've got both options. They're not making you pick one in these 60-foot products. And finally, this is a night and day difference. A real size closet. This thing is huge. Look at this. They've got some built-ins over here. I'm not gonna put the clothes on this time because all there is a robe. You got your get cozy over here. Anyways, plenty of space. And this is nice too. Hopefully they do this not just in the model, but they actually have like metal hanging rods as opposed to the wood. And what I love, they're doing this with a lot of floor plans, not just Taylor Morrison, a lot of different builders. Come on in here. Connecting the closet through to the laundry room, absolutely love it. Non-negotiable for me. We have this in our home. They've got the built-ins, hanging space, even plenty of room. I don't know if I would have this in here necessarily, but a lot of really good space. Now this is actually a cool little landing area. This is gonna connect you over to your garage here. And I don't think we need to go in here, but what I do wanna show you, actually come on in. Tons of space, check this out. This is basically 2 cars wide. And when we talk about a 3-car tandem, you've got 2 cars deep, plenty of space. You would epoxy these floors, throw in a garage door opener, maybe hang up a TV and call it a day. But you're gonna get some really nice upgraded features with Taylor Morrison I haven't told you about. One of them is going to be tankless hot water heaters inside the garage. You also have your breaker box inside the garage, very important. Let's come in here where it's not so echoey. But that's massive. We've got a 3-car tandem garage. We were just talking to a guy that walked in here and he was asking if everybody parks in the garage. I was like, we have a 3-car, but we keep our golf cart in there. We keep 1 car in there for my wife. I park my truck in the driveway, and then we have plenty of space to store all of our other stuff. That covers this whole downstairs area. I love how it kind of snakes around and connects so you can get to the laundry room for either way. Now, let's go check out the upstairs. Now, when you get to the top of the stairs here, you've got a lot of different options. I kind of expected to walk up and be in an upstairs game room, but that's not what you have. You've got this little landing area, and so you've got the balcony that overlooks the front entry over this way. And then if you swing around over here, you actually have this kind of cascading down over into the living room. And once again, look at that living room. I mean, it is massive. You've got the sliders and you've got these upper windows over here bringing in all of this great natural light. Now, you've got options. You got a hallway here, you got a hallway here, and a hallway over here. So we're just gonna start at the front. I was like, what is this? This is actually a really cool storage closet. They have it set up as a server room. So if you wanted to have a security system, great place to put it. A lot of times what they'll do in these homes is they'll pick one dedicated closet to run the Wi-Fi and the cable into the home. But this first bedroom of 3 upstairs is gonna be the ensuite. So this one actually has its own dedicated bathroom, which I love, and then really good size, queen bed, plenty of space, big old window here, and then 9-foot ceilings. We have to walk all the way back down this hallway because everything up here on this floor plan is compartmentalized. And one thing that I really do like about this floor plan is none of the bedrooms are touching each other. All of them function as their own space. So this one, instead of a bathroom, you actually have this massive walk-in closet, which is great. They're not cutting you short. They've got this one set up with 2 twin beds to just mix it up a little bit. Maybe you've got some twins, kids that want to share a room. So coming down this hallway, you've got your massive, kind of 2-door linen closet, which you just want that extra storage space for the kids. This is going to be your upstairs bathroom, dual vanities. You've got space for, these 2 other bedrooms to share this bathroom. And then check this one out. Massive room, very, very large, queen size bed. You could easily fit a king in here, lots of windows, and then the closet space in here. They're not locking us out of these, Keith. Really, really, really good size. And so I was kind of thinking, all right, well, that's gotta be it, right? Well, no, they've got this massive upstairs game room as well, which is really cool. It feels secluded. It feels like the kids really have their own dedicated space over here. And then once again, plenty of storage with the built-in shelving. Absolutely love it. So we're gonna give you the price rundown once we go check out the other. Be sure to leave down in the comments, do you like this one or do you like the one we're gonna go check out right now? Now, these homes are sweet, but when you're buying in a neighborhood like this, you're not just purchasing a home, you're purchasing the community. And this neighborhood does not lack amenities. And even though it's only 2 years old, they actually have a full amenity center completely built out. So we're gonna be showing you that here in just a minute. But first, I want you to go inside and check out my favorite home. Tell me which one you like more. And then we're gonna get you over and show you all the amazing amenities that they have right here in this neighborhood. Now, one of the reasons I like this home better than the one we just saw is this. This is the wow factor, right? Whenever you come into this home, you immediately feel how wide it actually is. That's important to me. I like when builders actually use the full width of the lot because it just gives it that ranch style home. So many homes, even at higher price points here in the Houston area, come on in, are just a little too tight. They're right next to each other. That's a big complaint we get. This feels like this just really nice open area. Now, some might say this is a little bit of wasted space. I disagree. I don't want this to be a nice tight hallway. You got a little landing area over here, and this is just nice and open. I love the modern staircase, and check out, they've got the real wood treads that match the real wood floors, that match the real wood banister, and then you've got that modern kind of steel cable going all the way up. So as we walk into the home, we'll circle back over here. You got the garage over there, you got a bedroom up at the front of the home, you got your laundry here, but this is what I love. This is the wow factor. This is that width that I'm talking about. That's really what I like most about this home compared to the other. This one doesn't have that media room here on the first floor. The ceilings are massive. So these are the lower of the 2 ceilings, and these are still 10 foot. And a couple key features I want to point out that you're able to do with these homes. You have the option to upgrade and take the cabinets all the way up to the ceiling. They've got the lighting in there with the glass cabinet faces. It just gives it a more elegant look. It just feels like a classier, probably, just more expensive, higher end home. You do have the cornered pantry here, but it's pretty good size. And then this is a good spot. Look down and check out these floors. I like these floors a lot. These are a little bit darker than what we've seen in some of the models, but you can really see the wood grain pulling through these. And then same as the other house, you've got these pull-out drawers here as opposed to the cabinets. Same 5-burner cooktop, but this is an upgraded vent hood. It's a shiplap that's painted to match the cabinets. And then this thing looks real intense. Check this out. I mean, this is just looks like an upgraded vent hood to me. Pretty cool. You got the quartz countertops. And once again, this is what I was talking about. This is the same quartz that we actually saw over in the first house. So like I said, depending on the product lines, you can still get some of these really high quality finishes over in that 40-foot product. But look at how open this living room is. This is massive. You've got 3 sofas in here. You've got this really cool wrapped fireplace. Now, I will say I would actually prefer for them to go with a normal gas fireplace. They're kind of showcasing something a little bit different here. I don't like those as much. Let me know what you think. And then I'm walking awkwardly through here, Keith, but ultimately to come all the way over here, this is more of a formal dining space, but look at these windows. I mean, this whole back of the house just gets tons of natural light. And I've got a comment on the log here. This, I don't know, I guess it's just a table centerpiece, but this is a massive piece of wood. So good for you, stagers. This beats your house, Keith. Check this out. The other one had a 3-panel slider door. This is a 4 full panel slider door. Give me a second. I'm gonna get this thing completely opened up for you. The wind is howling today. I don't know what's going on, so you probably hear it when we go outside. This thing's actually oddly easy to push. A lot of times the tracks will get dirty over time. Huge covered patio. You got an outdoor dining area. You've got sofas. You could do your TV over there, but flip it around. Tell me this isn't amazing. Keith, come on, say it. Tell me you like this better. Okay, all right. Now come back on in before all the wind blows us over. Get this guy closed up. I mean, this is super easy. I got a pinky on it. Need 2 fingers. Need 3 fingers. Come on back here. Massive master bedroom. So kind of similar, not quite as wide as the last one, but you've got this extension over here that's an add-on. So you got this bump out bay window, huge seating area over here. You'll see seating area sometimes. You'll see Pelotons, a little workout area. Totally up to you. But you don't just have windows off the back, you actually have windows over to the patio, which is a cool feature. This bathroom is gonna be a different configuration than the other. You've got this kind of long 2 sinks over here, and you've got a little makeup bar, which I think is pretty cool. Now, this one doesn't have a tub. You have the option for a tub. If you were to do a tub, basically what they would do is they'd put a big freestanding tub and make the shower even bigger. So the tub would be in the shower area, and you would have to lose this makeup counter. Now, what I like about this one compared to the others, this one actually has 2 closets. So you've got your own dedicated space, and then your spouse can have their own. So not as big, but you've got 2 of them. Here's that other closet space. And then once again, it's connecting into an even bigger laundry room than yours, Keith. Look at this. Look at all these built-ins. Love it. Tons of cabinet space. Plenty of room to fold laundry. You got this whole area over here. You got a window, a light. And then this actually spooked me when they were opening up the models this morning. I thought there was actually a dog in here. One thing that I love about this floor plan is you've got the garage entry over here, but this is actually where you're gonna have a 3-car tandem garage. So it wraps all the way around. But come in here, I wanna show you something really quick. You can have plenty of design center selections when you build with Taylor Morrison. And so what you'll do is you'll be able to come up here and you can pick a lot of the exterior stone selections, brick selections. In here, you've got flooring and carpet and cabinetry and all of the above. So you're gonna get really, really highly customizable housing options. Now, what's nice is if you just buy one of their inventory homes, they've got professional designers that'll pick it all out for you. It makes it pretty seamless and turnkey. Let's be honest, they're pretty good. They do this every single day. But if you did want to pick everything out, that's also an option with Taylor Morrison. So back up here at the front of the home, you are going to have this massive front bedroom. So no home office here, but this is a really good sized bedroom, massive walk-in closet, plenty of space, lots of really cool, unique windows. And then this is gonna be a full bathroom, not just a half bath. Now, we're missing that media room here on the first floor, so we're just gonna have to go upstairs and check it out. Now, we flipped it and we made Keith walk up the stairs because, listen, I want you to see this view as you come up top. This just has an absolute wow factor. And if you've watched some of our other videos, you'll know typically I'm actually not a huge fan of this kind of overflow balcony, but there was something about this modern handrail that I just absolutely loved. You've got this massive upstairs game room here. They have a ping pong table set up, but look at it, how it spills over here into the living room. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at all these upper windows bringing in all this natural light. but this just has a really modern feeling to it. You've got the tray ceilings, which are just recessed ceilings. So you got full 10-foot ceilings up here on this second floor. This is a really plush carpet, but check this out. This is where the media room is, and this is a bigger media room than the home next door because they're not trying to cram it all on the first floor. You've got a massive sectional in here. You could probably fit 8 people in here comfortably. Plenty of room. You got your TV, surround sound once again, and then similar to the other home, all of the bedrooms aren't right on top of each other. So you really have kind of 2 sides of the house, and these bedrooms are really good size. So you've got a queen bed cornered. I don't really love cornering beds, kind of weird, but they did that, and it gives you all of this open space over here. A little desk for the kids, dresser, and then check out the walk-in closet. Once again, really good size, and you've got a ensuite bathroom here. So you're not gonna have to share if you're the oldest kid and you get this bedroom. Oh, happened again. It's locked, they're hiding stuff. So you've got a little storage closet up here off the game room, and then you've got 2 options. You can go kind of either way. We'll start up over this way. Now, this bathroom is a full bathroom, but you're not gonna have to share it with anybody. This is only shared for anybody that just happens to come upstairs. Even bigger closet in this one, really big bed. Got your desk over here, not shorting you at all with these bedrooms. Now this home is 200 square feet smaller than the last. This one's right around 3,600 square feet, but you don't really feel a noticeable size difference. You've got a good walk-in closet over here, and then this one's also an ensuite. So all 3 bedrooms have their own dedicated bath up here, which I really, really love. That's really important to me in our home. That's how we have it set up. So this is a full 5-bedroom home at 3,600 square feet. Let us know which one you like more. I do like how compartmentalized the upstairs is over in the other one, but I'm not gonna lie, I told you I'm typically not a fan of this overflow, but this just has such a nice wow factor. So we're gonna head on outside and I'm gonna tell you exactly how much these cost. Now's the moment of truth. I know you're wondering how much these cost. Don't forget to comment below which one you actually like more. Do you like Keith's option? Just type Keith in the comments, or do you like this option, Kyler, because this is my favorite. That being said, the 60-foot products are gonna range in square footage on the smaller side from 3,000 square feet, and then they're gonna go all the way up. If you add all of the extra bonus rooms, options, media rooms, game rooms, 5th bedrooms, you can get all the way up around 38, even 3,900 square feet. And these are gonna start around 600,000, and they're gonna go all the way out up to around the $800,000 price point. So you can get the 2 homes that you saw behind me here, really well appointed with all of these same finishings around that $800,000 mark with these great schools and these great amenities, which I'm excited to go show you. It is the windiest day out, but it is gorgeous, and we are up here at the Amenity Center. And it's so refreshing to come into a new construction neighborhood that's pretty new, that actually has all the amenities built out. In fact, most neighborhoods don't build them for a couple of years, but all of the amenities in this neighborhood are currently completed. We've got the clubhouse, which has an event center. You can rent it out for special events or just come up here for the neighborhood events that they frequently host. You obviously have this amazing playground, which is good for kids of all ages. They've got the little turf area over there. I haven't seen a merry-go-round in a while. Those things were super fun and dangerous. I'm glad to see them bringing those back. And who doesn't love pickleball? Show them pickleball, Keith. We got pickleball courts as well as a full-size tennis court. You're gonna get both of those options here. And it's not a real neighborhood if it doesn't have a massive resort-style pool, which they have. And one thing to note on the resort-style pool that I love, they've got plenty of shade cover. You need that. It's hot here in the summer. It's a great place to come and cool off. They also have the gas fire pit for you to come up. You just click a little button. It's got a safety on it for the kiddos. So these are gonna be the amenities up here at the Amenity Center. They also have plenty of paved sidewalks throughout the neighborhood. This seems like it would be common in most neighborhoods, but you would be surprised. So it's very nice to see that they have those right here in this community. Now, we've made you wait long enough. Let's go get you inside of that 70-foot model home. Welcome into Taylor Morrison's 70-foot model home. And I'm gonna move out of the way so you can kind of catch this wow factor. But right whenever you walk in, it's actually kind of compartmentalized. This is the first home that we've seen that has the formal dining room. And tell me if you like it or not. Do you like it up at the front of the house? Because this is a massive dining room. But what I also want to point out is, look at the staircase. You've got this modern, upgraded banister matching the wood tread. And then you've got a different tone of flooring in here. But once again, you've got these really nice real wood floors. Now, this is a mystery door. We're gonna come back to this at the end of the tour. This is that thing I was hinting about at the beginning of the video that I really truly haven't seen in many floor plans here in the Houston area. So you're gonna have to wait on that. Typically, you would expect that to be maybe like a home office up at the front of the house. That's what I thought when I was gonna open the doors. not the case. So as you walk in, you've got your half bath down over this way, and then this is really where the home starts to open up. In this 70-foot product, you really hope that it's nice and wide, and that is what you get here. So you've got your living room over here, and then what I do want to point out is this is what I love. This is a real gas log fireplace. This is the option that I would prefer. And then you've got this fully wrapped kind of fireplace going all the way up. This is just, standard flooring tile. They've got a lot of different options that they could wrap it with. And then you have massive windows in this house. These are huge. Now, one thing you'll notice is they didn't option on this floor plan for sliders. And so you get these big, huge floor to ceiling windows, not just one set, but two all the way up at the top. And then you're gonna come over here, and I like this layout because it connects over. This is more your kind of breakfast informal dining area. You still have your bar stool area, but it's more of a recessed kitchen setup. And this is nice. You got upgraded appliances in this home. You've got the GE fridge, but then you have the cafe appliances, which are really sleek, super cool. And this is actually the color scheme of my house. You got the black lowers with the white countertops, and then these go all the way up to the ceiling as well. You got those lights. Now, one thing that I thought was interesting, I wasn't exactly sure what was gonna be through this door, but we've got your laundry room kind of tucked away. Tell me what you think. I personally kind of like the other floor plans just in terms of having the laundry room connect to those master closets. But what I will say is it's tucked, it's out of the way, it's a really good size, and it's got more storage space. So you could use this as extra, pantry overflow space if you wanted to. You're also going to have plenty of storage in the actual pantry. So there's a massive walk-in pantry. Now, there's a cool feature I want to show you. We actually haven't seen it in many other homes. Follow me right in here. You're probably wondering, isn't that the kitchen? Well, this is a spice kitchen. So if you're not familiar with what a spice kitchen is or a prep kitchen, this is more to kind of keep everything tucked away. That kitchen's more for show, for hosting, but if you have caterers and you wanted to cook something in here, or you wanted to vent it out and not stink up the whole house, well, cool, you've got that. You've got your ability to cook here, vent hoods out, and then you even have a deep sink over here as well. So pretty cool. It's gonna give you a lot of different cooking options. And then this walkway actually connects all the way back over here to the 3-car garage. Now, we've done a little bit of a loop, but follow me. We're gonna go back this way to the back of the home and check out the master bedroom. As you come in the master, you've got the ability to close that door off, have your privacy. But what I love is before you even get into the master, you actually have this full bathroom over here. Really good sized bathroom. You've got your separate vanities. You've got the soaker tub here. Now they did say they were gonna get rid of this specific tub, but they've got plenty of other tub options for you. And then you've got this black metal framed shower, fully tiled with the bench as well. And what I like is it's got the same quartz on the bench as it is over here on these countertops to match. Really good sized closet. Plenty of space, definitely the biggest closet that we've seen, and rightfully so. You would expect a closet to be this big over here in one of these 70-foot products. And it is really nice to have the bathroom tucked up over here for two reasons. One, if you or your spouse wake up before the other one, you're gonna be able to kind of get ready without waking them up and then just kind of sneak out that door. The other thing that it does too, and I've said this in some of our videos, is instead of the door to the bathroom being over here, it actually gives you a whole other wall. So if you wanted to move this dresser back over to here, you could. It gives you a place to hang artwork, and it really just gives you more versatility in terms of the layout and configuration of this room. I don't think they make master bedrooms much bigger than this, and nor should they. I mean, this thing is huge. You got your king bed, and then I'm gonna get blinded, but look at how big these windows are. I absolutely love this. Now, come on out here. This is the back patio. This thing is huge. This is bigger than any of the other patios. And I don't know what's going on. The wind is ripping today, but it feels amazing. But you're fully plumbed with your gas line here. You've got an area over here where you could mount a television. That's the most natural place. You've got full furniture over here, your dining set. And then what I love that they did, this is a good sized yard too, by the way. Could easily put a pool right out over this way. But then they rocked out this area, giving you a nice little fire pit area. We're gonna go back inside. It is super windy. Now coming upstairs, you're not in a living room, you're very much in a landing, and they have the same flooring as they had downstairs. So you have the option to go left or you can go right. We're gonna start all the way down this hallway. This is one of your bedrooms up here. This is a king size bed, and I love that the stagers did this. I think the reason you stage a home is to show people the space, show people what it can be. And when you put a king size bed in an upstairs bedroom, it really goes to show the actual size of it. Now, come on this way. This has its own bathroom. I absolutely love it. This bedroom's got its own wing of the home, essentially. And then this is going to be your closet right up over here. Just close it on you, Keith. And you head this way and you've got another bedroom. You've got plenty of space coming in here. And guess what? This one's got its own bathroom too. Nobody's fighting over it. Now, I didn't tell you how big this home is. This home is much larger than those others. This one is 4,600 square feet. This is one of people's favorite floor plans, and you can see why. It's got space everywhere. You've got your walk-in closet here. Then we're gonna head back over to the other side of the upstairs, show you what else this has. Now, this upstairs is massive, and as you cross the landing, I want you to peek over and just see how open this is. It's gorgeous floor-to-ceiling windows, bringing in all that natural light. But over on this wing of the home, this is where it really opens up. This is where all that upstairs space is actually hanging out. This is your game room. I'm gonna go over here just as a reference point. There's so much space up here. I feel like the stagers just threw as much furniture in as they could, and it still doesn't even fill up the space. So you'd think that this is that, that final upstairs space. Well, I opened up these doors and check this out. The media rooms keep getting bigger and better. I mean, this is almost like 2 media rooms in one. You've got a seating area over here with a beanbag. You've got another one over here. So much space, plenty of room. That is a tiny TV for this media room. It definitely needs to be bigger. This is the smallest TV we've seen in the biggest media room we've seen, but this is its own wing of the upstairs. This is what I envision in kind of your forever big 2-story family home. And at 4,600 square feet, I hope you feel it, because it really is 1,000 square feet bigger than some of our favorite floor plans that were right next door. Now, this is also a full bathroom, but it is gonna be open to the upstairs. They typically will do that. And then they did it again, guys, a king bed. And this one's even larger than the first bedroom up here that we saw. So you're probably wondering what's down there on the first floor. Well, if you count it up, we saw the master, we saw the 3 bedrooms up here, we saw the game room up here, we saw the media room up here, and so there's really just one more thing to show you. Come on in. This is what we've been waiting for. I'm gonna close these doors up because, guys, guess what? This model home is packed today. People are here and they are interested in this floor plan. And here is why. We are in the in-law suite. This is an option to have its own wing of the home. This is a dedicated section of the house, literally for anybody to have their own space. This is their own living room located right up here at the front of the home. And this is cool. I mean, this is perfect. If you've got those parents that are gonna be planning to move across the state, across the country, or retiring and want to live with you, help with those kids, those grandkids, this is definitely gonna be the best option for them to have their own space, but still be close in proximity. You come on down the hallway here, you've got plenty of storage for them with a linen closet. It's got its own private bathroom, plenty of space. Now, I will say they did a walk-in shower intentionally, just in case. Pretty good sized bedroom. Flip it around, Keith. I want people to see how it connects. It really is it's pretty spacious in here. And then you've got your own dedicated closet. Here is the crazy part. This 4,600 square foot home, as you see it right now, I told you it comes in under $1 million, but they actually have plenty of options in these 70-foot lots, starting around $800,000, some even maybe a little bit lower than that. And I asked him, I said, listen, have you sold a single home out here over $1 million, even 4,600 square feet with the in-law suite, 5 bedrooms, media room on these massive lots? And he said no. So they don't even break $1 million here. This area is absolutely booming. And if you liked what you saw today with Taylor Morrison, but the price tags aren't approachable enough for you, they actually have Mason Woods. We've got a full video on it. It's right across the street. And then you also have Bridgeland as well, which is an amazing community here in Cypress. And as always, if you are thinking about moving to Houston, we make these videos for you. So do not be shy. We know these builders well. Just give us a call, shoot us a text, send us a quick email. That way we can help you make a smooth move right here to Cypress, Texas.